Hi YouTube, this is my first pregnancy vlog. I am 5 weeks and 2 days and I found out on the 11th of February. I think I was just 4 weeks, I literally 2 days past my missed period and I decided to test. It's my first vlog and I decided to do it because I enjoyed watching the others on YouTube, and I also saw that there were no Irish ones out there, so I decided I'd do one. It's also a nice way to keep track and keep record for myself. So the balloons are up in celebration, and also I'm feeling very shocked, don't really feel like it's real, almost speechless sometimes about it. I don't really know how to talk about it really. I'm going to try. The symptoms so far have been very kind to me. I have definitely boobs are fuller, a bit more tender. My uterus feels like it's a bit fuller as well, is the only way I can describe it, but you can't see anything obviously yet. My other symptoms would be cramping, very similar to premenstrual, and some lower back pain, but very little else. Some pins and needles sometimes in my hands and my legs, very few, and also quite cold, or much colder than I normally am, but I don't know if that's to do with the weather or not. We have been trying for over a year and approached that really very casually, very relaxed. No ovulation kits. Definitely more aware of when I was fertile, but that was it really. I have an iPhone application which helps me keep track of my period and when I was fertile, and that was nice and handy to have. And according to that, I'm going to have a girl. But obviously you can't tell at this stage, but they go by the Chinese calendar calculation, so I thought that was kind of mildly amusing. We are very much approaching it with caution, being very Irish about it. My parents are quite cautious and not letting me or them get too excited about it until week 12. But I have a sneaky suspicion that everything's going to be perfectly fine and very boring and normal pregnancy, I have a feeling. Niall's parents are very excited, almost already knitting the cardigans, and very excited, so that's lovely to have that in the family. I haven't told any friends yet. I'm going to wait for 12 weeks before I do that. Don't really feel like telling anyone, not bursting to tell anybody, so just kind of going along. I'm resting a lot more, but I've not really have a full-time job, so it's easy to do that. The books I've bought were What to Expect When You're Expecting, and that was it's a good book. It has lots of questions answered, but a lot of the questions in it I wouldn't have, and I wouldn't feel the need to ask those questions. I would very much take it as it comes. I don't tend to worry too much about things. I don't see the point in worrying about things before they happen. It's good to be informed, but I would prefer to be informed up to the week or the week ahead of my pregnancy. I wouldn't want to read into too far ahead. Helps to not get too excited, but also just I don't want to start imagining symptoms either. I also have another book, can't really remember what it's called, but it's quite funny and it's quite a light view of pregnancy, and it's someone's diary, so it's quite a nice book to read. Got a book for my partner, and it was from a dad's perspective, so I thought that was a cute little present. Bought that the day I found out I was pregnant, so thought it might help with the whole getting your head around the concept. Other little thoughts, worrying about weight gain, worrying a little bit about eating the right things, and generally quite good at keeping a good diet. Definitely would need to lose a few pounds before I got pregnant, but not going to be too conscious about that. Going to be healthy, keep exercising, not too much, eating right. That's mainly what I'm doing at the moment. So I plan to update as you all seem to be doing every week. We also, to let you know, I registered, we're VHI members for years, and we registered that we were pregnant online, and within an hour of doing that, it was very impressive. The midwife service actually rang and had a, just took general details. When was my first day of my last period, and how was I feeling, and did I have any questions, and did I know where I was going to be registered to have the baby, and all these questions I didn't even know I needed to find answers to. But she was very helpful and very informative, and we've decided to go with the National Maternity Hospital, Holles Street, and so far registered with them, and the midwives were very friendly on the phone and filled out all the forms. And the day after we found out we were pregnant at home, we went and made an appointment with our doctor, and he did a physical examination, and he did obviously a pregnancy test as well, tested my urine for glucose and proteins and don't know what else, but all is normal. He did a pelvic exam, felt my uterus was enlarged, checked that I didn't have an ectopic pregnancy by pushing on my cervix. If I did feel pain when he did that, it would indicate an ectopic pregnancy. And he pushed down on my fallopian tubes, and everything was fine and normal. It wasn't too uncomfortable. So it became a bit more real when the doctor told us it was real. So I think we're still in a little bit of shock, quietly accepting it's happening. Not really feeling too excited, more amazed at the concept that there's something growing, but generally not getting myself too excited at the moment. But I am still trying to be very positive and optimistic, obviously. So check in with me next week, and we'll see how I feel then. And thanks for watching. Bye.